I'm Mia, and today we're diving into something powerful, something simple, and something that truly works. We're talking about how just 80 minutes a day can change your English. Not in theory, but in practice. That's right. 80 minutes of the right kind of practice can transform your confidence, your fluency, and your life. This isn't about studying harder. It's about practicing smarter. And together, we'll explore how to make those minutes count. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone who's been learning for a while, today's practice is designed to guide you step by step in real spoken English. You don't need books. You don't need a classroom. You just need time, your voice, and the will to show up every day. Let's begin together, slowly, calmly, one word at a time. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and before you start your day, you take 20 minutes just for English. You sit in a quiet place, maybe by a window, and you speak. No one else is around. You speak to yourself. You describe your room. You talk about your plans. You say, "Today, I want to go to the market. I need to buy some fruit. I want to practice English while I walk." This is where fluency begins, not in a textbook, but in your mouth, in your rhythm, in your habit. Let's practice that together. Say this after me. Today, I want to go to the market. I need to buy some fruit. I want to practice English while I walk. Very good. Say it again. But this time, imagine the fruit in your hands. Say, "I will buy bananas, apples, and oranges. I like bananas because they are soft and sweet. I eat an apple every morning. Oranges give me energy." Excellent. When you describe real things in your life using English, your brain begins to believe this language is part of our world. Now think about this. How do you feel when you hear native speakers talk fast? Maybe it feels too quick, too hard to catch every word. That's okay. Speed comes later. First, we slow down, we listen, we repeat. Then, we shadow. What is shadowing? It means you listen to someone speak, and as they speak, you speak with them. You repeat after them at the same time or just behind, like a shadow. It trains your brain to move faster, to keep up with the natural rhythm of English. Let's try it slowly. I will say a sentence, and you repeat it after me. Ready? I am learning English every day. I speak slowly, clearly, and confidently. My English improves because I practice. Again, I am learning English every day. Good. Now say it again with a little more feeling, a little more energy. I am learning English every day. That's the spirit. That's how you grow, by saying the words with life, not just as words on a page. Let's talk about how you can divide your 80 minutes. You don't need to do all 80 minutes in one session. You can break it into smaller parts. For example, 20 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes in the afternoon, and 30 minutes before bed. In the morning, you do self-talk. You speak to yourself about your plans. In the afternoon, you listen and repeat. You find a short audio clip in English, like this one, and shadow it. In the evening, you write or record yourself. You say, "What did I do today? What did I learn today? What will I do tomorrow?" This rhythm builds your English muscle. Let's practice that evening routine now. Say after me, "Today I practiced my English. I learned how to talk about fruit. I said words out loud and I listened to my own voice. Tomorrow I will speak again, even more confidently." Beautiful. The more you say, the easier it becomes. Now, let's go back to a simple morning practice. When you wake up, what do you usually do? Say it with me. I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth and wash my face. I drink tea. Then I take a shower and get dressed. After that, I eat breakfast and check my phone. You see, even describing your routine becomes a lesson. Now add more detail. I eat toast with butter and jam. I drink hot green tea. I look out the window and see the sunrise. That's real English, English that matters to you. Now let's imagine your afternoon. You're walking to the market. There are people around. You're thinking in your native language. But now you switch. You decide, "I will think in English." So you begin. I am walking to the market. I see a woman with a red umbrella. I hear birds singing in the trees. I feel the sun on my face. Now say it again. I am walking to the market. I see a woman with a red umbrella. I hear birds singing. I feel the sun on my face. That is English practice. Right there. No book, no lesson, just life and language combined. Shadowing works best with simple, real sentences. Let's practice more. Repeat with me. The sky is blue today. It's a little cloudy, but still warm. I think it might rain later. I will take an umbrella, just in case. You are doing great. Keep going. I need to buy some rice, onions, and eggs. The shop is 5 minutes away. I like walking because it helps me think. Sometimes I listen to English while I walk. Practice saying these sentences on your own later, too. Now let's talk about listening. You don't need to understand every word to practice listening. You just need to stay calm, relax, and listen for the general meaning. When you hear something and you understand the feeling or the idea, that's success. Let's try. Listen to this short description. She walked slowly into the room. Her hands were full of flowers. She smiled gently and placed the flowers on the table. What's happening here? You might not know every word, but you feel the mood, the action, the tone. That's how listening starts. Now repeat it. She walked slowly into the room. Her hands were full of flowers. She smiled gently. She placed the flowers on the table. Great. Feel the rhythm. Feel the softness. This is how you train your ear to recognize the music of English. Let's move to another daily example. You're cooking lunch. You have vegetables on the table. You begin thinking in English. I am cutting tomatoes. I wash the lettuce. I slice onions and cry a little. I cook rice and boil eggs. You smile and say, "This is fun. I am learning English while I cook." And just like that, your kitchen becomes your classroom. To make this a habit, set a timer. Say, "For the next 10 minutes, I will speak in English." No stopping, no correcting, just speak. Even if you make mistakes, especially if you make mistakes, that's how you grow. Every mistake is a teacher. Every wrong word is a step closer to the right one. Now, let's do a 5-minute spoken practice together. I will say a sentence. You repeat it and imagine the action. Ready? I open the window. Fresh air comes into the room. I breathe deeply and smile. Today is a good day to learn. I feel strong and ready. I believe in myself. I will speak English with joy. That was beautiful. Do this again later, with your own words. Let's talk about common worries. Many learners say, I don't have anyone to practice with. But here's a secret. You are your best partner. You are with yourself all day. You think, you talk, you feel. So why not do all that in English? Think in English, talk to yourself in English, feel in English. When you say, I am tired, or I am happy today, you are practicing. Every single thought is a chance to grow. Let's make a promise now. Say it with me. Every day I will speak English for 80 minutes. I will speak alone. I will listen. I will repeat. I will use my time wisely. I will become fluent. I will not give up. English is mine. That promise, said out loud, becomes your guide. Your voice has power. Use it. Now let's talk more deeply about how to turn your thoughts into language. Every time you look at something, you can name it. You can describe it. You can use it to build your vocabulary and fluency. Look around your room right now. What do you see? A chair? A window? A bag? Now try this. Say, this is my chair. It is brown and soft. I sit here when I drink tea. This is the window. I open it in the morning. Fresh air comes in. This is my bag. It is black and heavy. I carry it to work every day. When you speak like this about your real world, your brain connects English with real meaning. And that is the magic of fluency. Here's a challenge for you. For 5 minutes every morning, choose one object around you and describe it in detail. Talk about the color, the shape, the texture, the use. For example, say, this mug is white with a blue handle. It has a picture of a cat. I got it as a gift from my friend. I use it every day to drink coffee. That's one object, and already you've said 4 English sentences. Try that with your phone, your shoes, your mirror, your toothbrush. The more you describe, the more comfortable English becomes. Let's do it together with a book. Imagine you're holding a book. Now repeat with me. This is my favorite book. It has a red cover. The pages are old, but I love the smell. I like reading before bed. Reading helps me relax. Do you see how your simple thoughts become English sentences? This is the daily practice that leads to fluency. Now let's focus on one of the biggest keys to speaking well: rhythm. English has a natural rhythm, a flow. Some words are strong, some are soft, some are quick, others slow. When you repeat phrases aloud, you begin to feel that rhythm. Try this. I want to speak better English. I know I can improve. I just need to keep going. Say it again, but this time with rhythm. I want to speak better English. I know I can improve. I just need to keep going. That rhythm is part of what makes your speaking sound natural. Let's practice a real conversation you might have with yourself in the mirror. It's morning. You're getting ready. You say, "Good morning. How do I feel today? I feel okay. A little tired, but ready. What do I want to do today? I want to practice English. I want to go outside. Maybe buy something healthy to eat. Do I feel nervous about speaking? A little, but I will speak anyway." These little mirror talks help build your courage. You don't need anyone else to practice. You are enough. Let's do a simple speaking warm-up. Say each sentence after me. I am here now. I am learning English. I am getting better every day. I enjoy this time. I trust the process. I am proud of myself. These short, powerful phrases not only help you practice, they also help you build confidence from the inside out. Say them with honesty, with feeling. Another good practice technique is journaling with your voice. You don't have to write. You can just speak your thoughts. For example, you could say, "Today I woke up at 6:30. I felt tired, but I didn't want to stay in bed. I drank a glass of water, and I listened to this English podcast. Now I feel more awake. I'm proud that I'm practicing." That's voice journaling. Every day, just speak about your day. Use your phone to record yourself. No one else needs to hear it. It's just for you. But each time you do it, you are building your fluency. Let's create a speaking journal entry together. Say this out loud. Hello, this is my English journal for today. I woke up early. I brushed my teeth and made some tea. I listened to English while I made breakfast. I heard new words. I repeated them to myself. I will look them up later. I want to learn them well. Great work. You just created your first spoken journal entry. Another method is visual shadowing. You see something and you speak about it while watching it happen. If you're watching someone cook in a video, you say, "She is cutting the vegetables. Now she adds salt. She is stirring the soup." If you're watching someone clean a room, you say, "He is folding the clothes. He is vacuuming the carpet. He opens the window." This connects your eyes, ears, and mouth, and helps your brain build faster connections in English. Let's practice with a visual imagination. Imagine someone making tea. Say with me, "She is boiling water." She puts the tea bag in the cup. She pours hot water into the cup. She waits for a few minutes. Then she adds honey and lemon. She takes a sip and smiles. Excellent. That's visual shadowing with imagination. Now let's slow down again and work on clarity. Speak slowly. Breathe between each sentence. Feel your mouth move. Watch yourself in the mirror. Say this with slow, clear voice. I speak English clearly. I speak with love and calm. I take my time. I don't rush. My words matter. Beautiful. This is how you become not only fluent, but expressive. Let's talk about another daily activity, shopping. When you go to the store, you can speak in English in your mind. F. Or examples say, I need to buy milk, eggs, and bread. Where are the eggs? Oh, they are on the left. These apples look fresh. I will take 4. Now I go to the counter. I pay and say thank you. I walk home with my bag. These are real actions, and they give you real language to use. Try it now with me. I go to the store. I look around for fresh vegetables. I pick up 2 tomatoes. I see carrots and lettuce too. I check the prices. I decide to buy what I need. That's your English practice. Real, alive, personal. You can also create your own small stories. Use the simple past tense. For example, say, yesterday I visited my friend. We drank tea and talked for an hour. She told me about her job. I listened carefully. We laughed together. That's storytelling. Even simple stories help you use grammar, rhythm, and vocabulary in a natural way. Let's do a practice story. Say after me, last night I watched a movie. It was a romantic film. I enjoyed the story. The characters were kind and funny. I learned a few new words. I said them out loud after the movie ended. Well done. This is how you build fluency, one moment at a time. Let's do a fun imagination exercise now. Close your eyes and imagine you are at the beach. It's warm. The sky is blue. The waves are soft. Say this. I am walking along the beach. The sand is soft under my feet. I hear the sound of waves. A light breeze touches my face. I feel relaxed and peaceful. This kind of spoken imagery makes learning English a full-body experience. You're not just thinking, you're living the language. Now we'll do a gentle 3-minute self-talk session. Speak slowly and clearly after me. I am here. I am safe. I am learning. I am patient with myself. Every day I grow stronger. My voice matters. My words matter. My practice today is enough. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. I trust myself. I will keep speaking. That was beautiful. You're doing real work, real learning. Let's continue by thinking about your afternoon routine. Maybe you've come home from work or school. Maybe you feel a little tired, but still, you give yourself 20 minutes of English time. That's your promise. That's your gift to yourself. You sit down, close your eyes for a moment, and breathe. Then you begin. I am here. I am practicing English. I will not give up today. These moments, quiet and honest, are powerful for fluency because you are not forcing yourself, you are supporting yourself. Now let's practice something simple that you might say to yourself every day. Repeat after me. I did my best today. I didn't speak perfectly, but I tried. I listened, I repeated, I showed up. That is enough. Very good. These small, clear sentences keep your motivation alive. They remind you that progress doesn't have to be loud. It can be soft, gentle, steady. Let's take a walk together through your neighborhood, in your imagination. You're walking slowly, looking around, and now you describe everything in English. Say this: I see a man riding a bicycle. There is a little dog near the shop. A woman is talking on the phone. The sky is full of clouds today. I walk past a bakery. It smells like fresh bread. These are real sentences. Sentences born from your daily life. That's why they work. You can do this every day. Just 5 minutes of walking and speaking English in your mind. Try to notice new things: a color, a sound, a smell, a movement, and then say it out loud or in your head in English. This is the heart of fluency, using the language to observe, reflect, and connect. Now, let's practice questions. Speaking English isn't just about making statements. It's about asking, too. Asking questions is how you open conversations, learn more, and invite people in. Let's try. Repeat after me. What time is it? Where are you going? Can I help you? Do you like tea or coffee? How was your day? What did you eat for lunch? These are simple, powerful questions you can use in daily conversation. Now practice answering. What time is it? It's 3 o'clock. Where are you going? I'm going to the park. Can I help you? Yes, please, I need some directions. Do you like tea or coffee? I like both, but I prefer coffee in the morning. This is dialogue building, 2 sides, a question and an answer. Practice both. You can be both people in the conversation. Let's do a short imaginary dialogue now. You and a friend are meeting for coffee. Say this: Hi, it's good to see you. Yes, it's been a long time. How have you been? I've been busy with work, but I'm doing okay. Do you want something to drink? Yes, I'll have a green tea, please. Let's sit by the window. These little moments create practice that feels real. It feels natural, and that helps your brain build stronger English memory. Let's talk now about one of the best ways to build automatic fluency: chunking. Chunking means learning language in small phrases, not single words. For example, instead of just learning the word morning, learn the phrase in the morning. Say it: In the morning, I drink tea. In the morning, I go for a walk. In the morning, I stretch and breathe deeply. These are natural chunks. They train your mouth to move easily between words. Let's do more chunking practice together. Repeat these. At night, I read a book. During lunch, I check my messages. Before bed, I wash my face. After work, I listen to English. On the weekend, I meet my friend. Excellent. You are learning English the way native speakers use it, in flowing, everyday phrases. Now we'll add a soft challenge: connecting chunks to your personal life. I'll say a sentence, and you try to imagine how it applies to your routine. Say it with me. Before breakfast, I sit quietly for 5 minutes. In the afternoon, I take a short nap. After dinner, I write a few lines in English. Now try this one. When I feel tired, I remind myself why I started learning. Good. You're not only practicing English, you're using it to know yourself better. Let's do a grounding exercise now. Sit comfortably, breathe slowly, and speak with me softly, slowly. I am safe. I am calm. I am learning. I am growing. I have time. My journey is my own. English is not just a subject, it's my new voice. That's it. Let your breath guide your words. Let your heart guide your tone. Now let's do a bit of reflection. Think about yesterday. What did you do? What did you eat? Where did you go? Now speak it in English. For example, yesterday I woke up late. I had bread and butter for breakfast. I stayed home and read a book. In the evening, I watched a movie with my sister. Before bed, I listened to English for 10 minutes. That's one simple day, but you've practiced 5 real sentences. Let's add a voice prompt for your next practice. When you're alone later today, say, "Let me talk about my day," and then continue. Just speak. Don't stop. Even if you don't know the perfect word, use another word. Use what you know. That's how fluency happens. Use what you have and keep moving forward. Let's move into a practical speaking drill now. You'll describe a scene out loud as if you're telling someone what you see. Imagine you're in a small cafe. Say this: there are 5 tables in the room. A woman is working on her laptop. 2 friends are talking near the window. The waiter brings coffee and a croissant. Soft music plays in the background. The smell of coffee fills the air. Can you see it in your mind? Good. Now speak it with your own words later. Same scene, but your version. Now imagine a rainy day. Say, "The sky is gray. Rain falls softly on the roof. People are walking with umbrellas. Some are running to avoid the rain. I sit inside and watch through the window. It feels peaceful." This kind of slow, detailed speaking helps build memory, emotion, and expression, all important parts of speaking fluently. Let's practice the structure of future plans. Use going to or will. Repeat after me. Tomorrow, I'm going to study English for 1 hour. I will listen to this podcast again. I'm going to write a few sentences about my day. I will try to speak more clearly. I will not give up. Beautiful. These phrases guide you toward the future, with intention and hope. And now, let's add a motivational reflection. Say this with care. I am not afraid of mistakes. Mistakes are my teachers. I learn more each time I try. I am not in a race. I will move forward, step by step. Fluency is not perfection. It is expression. And that is what we are doing here, learning how to express ourselves with kindness and courage. Let's now try some common English expressions that you can use in everyday life. These are natural, friendly, and simple. Repeat them after me. That sounds great. I'm not sure yet. Let me think about it. I really like that idea. It's okay. Take your time. Thanks, but maybe later. These phrases are perfect for soft daily conversations. You can use them at work, at home, or with friends online. Now, practice using these in a conversation. Imagine a friend asks, "Do you want to go out tonight?" You say, "Thanks, but maybe later." "I'm a little tired today. Let me think about it and tell you in the evening." But that's a natural reply. Try to build small conversations like this in your mind. Let's end this part with a gentle fluency exercise. Speak after me. I am learning to speak naturally. My words are becoming smoother. I don't need to rush. I will practice with love. I am creating my English voice. You are doing amazing work, and your voice is growing stronger with every sentence. Let's now talk about emotional vocabulary. Words and phrases you can use to describe how you feel. Being able to talk about your emotions is a big part of real fluency. We often focus on grammar or pronunciation, but true connection in English comes when you can say what's in your heart. Let's begin with simple emotions. Say this with me. I feel happy today. I'm a little tired but peaceful. I feel excited about learning. Sometimes I feel nervous, but I keep going. I feel proud of myself for practicing. These sentences are gentle but strong. They help you become more comfortable with your own voice. Now, try building a few of your own. Think of your feelings right now and say, "Right now I feel," and then finish the sentence with your own word. Happy, calm, a little anxious, motivated, sleepy, curious, whatever fits you. This is how you begin to speak from the inside out, not just copying sentences, but living them. Let's add more feeling vocabulary. Repeat these with me. I feel relaxed. I feel focused. I feel calm and ready. I feel strong today. I feel quiet inside, but open. These soft emotional phrases help you practice not only words, but presence. Being aware of yourself in English, in the moment. Now, let's build that into a daily routine. Each morning, ask yourself out loud, "How do I feel today?" Then answer slowly, "Today I feel," and continue. Make it part of your morning voice journal. It takes 1 minute, but it creates connection between your mind, your heart, and your words. Let's now practice describing common physical feelings, which are useful for health conversations. Repeat after me. I have a headache. My back feels sore. I'm feeling cold. I have a little fever. My stomach hurts after eating. These are simple and important. Imagine you're at a clinic and need to explain how you feel. These sentences will help. Now let's try saying how you feel in a positive way. I feel healthy today. I slept well last night. I have more energy this morning. My body feels strong and light. I'm taking care of myself. Very good. These statements help you become fluent in speaking about your body, your needs, and your self-care in English. Let's now go deeper into rhythm and music in spoken English. Fluency is not only about vocabulary, it's also about the flow of your sentences. Some parts are said stronger, some softer. some faster, some slower. English has a melody. You can learn to feel it. Let's try with these sentences. First, say it flat and slowly. I really want to learn English. Now say it with rhythm. I really want to learn English. Do you hear the difference? That stress pattern is natural. It gives life to your voice. Let's try more. This is a beautiful day. First flat, now with rhythm. This is a beautiful day. Again, I'm feeling very excited. Now, I'm feeling very excited. That rising and falling tone helps your words feel more alive and easier to follow. Practicing this regularly makes your speaking sound natural, even at beginner level. Let's move to describing locations. This is useful when giving directions or talking about places. Repeat after me. The supermarket is near my house. There's a bus stop on the corner. My friend lives next to the park. The post office is across the street. The school is behind the library. These location phrases are very common in daily conversation. Now let's use them in action. Say, I walked past the bakery this morning. It's next to the bank. And then I turned left and saw a small cafe. It was quiet, and the smell of coffee was in the air. I sat near the window and watched people walk by. This is how you tell small stories in English using real places and real feelings. You can practice this when you're out. Just walk around your area and describe everything you see. There's a man walking his dog. 2 children are playing in the yard. The sun is shining on the trees. I can hear the sound of birds. Speak softly to yourself or in your mind. This habit turns your whole day into speaking practice. Let's now practice giving opinions. Being able to say what you think and feel in a polite way is a strong sign of fluency. Say with me, I think this movie is great. I really like this book. In my opinion, learning English is important. I believe that practice makes progress. I feel that I'm learning more each day. These soft, clear opinion phrases give you power to express your ideas kindly and clearly. Now practice polite disagreement. This is also part of real communication. Say, I'm not sure I agree. That's interesting, but I see it differently. I understand your point, but I think, let's agree to have different opinions. These phrases allow you to speak with others respectfully and with confidence, even when you don't agree. Let's now talk about storytelling. One of the most powerful ways to become fluent is by telling short stories. Even a simple event can become a good practice. Let's build a short story together. Say this. One day, I lost my keys. I searched everywhere, under the couch, in my bag, in the kitchen. I felt worried because I had to leave soon. Finally, I found the keys in my jacket pocket. I laughed and felt relieved. That is a story. It has emotion, action, and detail. Try telling your own version later. Think of a ties. Me when something small but meaningful happened. A funny moment, a quiet moment, something unexpected. Tell it in English, out loud, just for yourself. This practice improves your grammar, vocabulary, and your flow all at once. Now let's slow things down again and focus on grounding our English in calm. Repeat these soft phrases after me. I speak gently. I learn with care. I grow one step at a time. My voice is important. I listen to myself with kindness. English is not a test. It's a tool for connection. Feel each word as it comes out of your mouth. Let it land slowly. No rush. Let's try a visualization. Imagine you're in a quiet park. The air is clean. You hear birds and wind in the trees. Now say, I am sitting on a bench. A little bird lands near my feet. Leaves fall gently from the trees. I close my eyes and breathe slowly. I am calm. I am learning. I am safe here. This calm English speaking practice helps your brain remember more because your body is relaxed and your mind is open. Let's close this session with a reflection activity. Think of one thing you're proud of today. One small action. Say it aloud. For example, I listened to English for 20 minutes today. I spoke 3 new sentences. I learned 5 new words and used them out loud. I felt shy, but I still practiced. I made progress even if it was quiet. These reflections help you see how much you are really doing, even if no one else sees it. Let's try a spoken goal setting exercise. Say this out loud. Tomorrow, I will practice speaking for 10 minutes. I will repeat 1 English podcast. I will write or say 1 short story. I will describe 5 things I see around me. I will enjoy my English practice. I will be patient with myself. That's how you create momentum, through small, daily promises. Your English doesn't need to be perfect to be powerful. It only needs to be yours, spoken with honesty, used in real moments, and given time to grow. Every word you say today makes the next word easier. And every minute you give to English brings you closer to your fluency. Let's now think about your future self. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. You have practiced English for 80 minutes a day. Maybe not every single day perfectly, but enough to build a habit, enough to feel different when you speak. What do you see? Maybe you're having a conversation more easily. Maybe you're watching a movie in English without subtitles. Maybe you're writing messages with more confidence. Picture it, feel it, and say this out loud. 6 months from now, I will speak with more ease. 6 months from now, I will understand more. 6 months from now, I will feel proud of my progress. I will look back and thank myself for not giving up. These thoughts give power to your present actions. Sometimes you may feel like you are not improving, but that is only because your brain is adjusting to something new. Learning a language is like learning to swim. In the beginning, the water feels too deep. You don't trust yourself to float, but if you practice every day, just a little, you build trust. Your body learns to move, your fear becomes rhythm. It's the same with English. Say this. At first, it was hard to speak. But now, I speak more easily. I feel less afraid. I trust my voice. I am becoming fluent. Let those words settle in your body. Feel them, not just say them. Now, let's explore something important. Pronunciation. Many learners worry about having an accent or not sounding perfect, but perfect pronunciation is not necessary to be understood. Clear pronunciation, however, helps your listener and builds your confidence. Let's practice some common, clear sounds in English. Repeat with me. Think, thought, through, this, that, those, read, read, ride, feel, fill, fell. Now try full sentences. I think this is good. That book is on the table. I read the news every day. I feel happy when I speak clearly. Good. Keep your voice calm and clear. You can improve pronunciation by shadowing daily. Choose one voice you like, maybe mine, maybe someone else, and repeat after them every day for 10 minutes. Listen to the tone, the pauses, the stress, the rhythm. You don't have to copy perfectly. Just listen and echo like a gentle shadow. That's how your mouth learns new movements. Let's move into simple commands and requests. These are phrases used every day, at work, in stores, at home. Repeat after me. Can you help me, please? Please wait a moment. Could you say that again? Excuse me, where is the bathroom? I'm looking for the train station. How much does this cost? These phrases are basic but powerful. They help you ask, move, and connect in real situations. Now imagine you're at a shop. Let's practice a full dialogue. Say this. Hello, I'd like to buy this jacket. How much is it? Do you have it in another size? Can I try it on? Yes, it fits well, thank you. I'll take it. Do you accept credit cards? Thank you very much. Have a nice day. This is how you build fluency through role play. Even if you're alone, you can act out these situations. They prepare your voice for real conversations. Let's now shift to talking about time, something we use in conversation often. Say these with me. It's 8 o'clock. It's 10:30. 4:45. 20 minutes past 7. What time do you wake up? I usually wake up at 6:30. I go to bed around 11. Excellent. These time expressions help with daily rhythm and scheduling conversation. Now let's imagine your full day in English. Say this. I wake up at 6. I stretch and drink some water. I prepare breakfast and eat slowly. At 7, I start getting ready for work. I leave the house at 8:15. I walk to the bus stop and listen to English while I wait. I arrive at work at 9. Try continuing that story later. Practice telling your day from morning to night. Let's now add comparison practice. In English, we often compare things to describe clearly. Let's try some together. Say, this book is bigger than that one. My coffee is hotter than yours. Today is colder than yesterday. I feel more confident than last week. This podcast is easier to understand than before. Good. Now try using as expressions. Say, this tea is as warm as a hug. My voice is as strong as ever. English is as interesting as music. These comparisons help build detail and emotion into your speaking. Let's try describing people, another important fluency skill. Repeat after me. She is very kind and helpful. He's always smiling and full of energy. They are quiet but thoughtful. My friend has short black hair and glasses. My teacher speaks slowly and clearly. These are the kinds of sentences you'll use when talking about people in your life, at work, or when making new friends. Now imagine someone asks you to describe yourself. Try this. I am calm and curious. I enjoy learning new things. I like reading and listening to music. I'm learning English to communicate better. I believe in slow progress. Try expanding this later into your personal introduction. Record yourself, listen, repeat, adjust. This builds confidence. Let's talk about repetition. One of the strongest learning tools is repeating the same sentence many times, not just hearing it, but saying it. Say this 5 times. I will speak English every day. Again, I will speak English every day. Again, I will speak English every day. Oh, no more. I will speak English every day. And once more, I will speak English every day. Now, pause. Feel the sentence in your body. This kind of spoken repetition rewires your thinking and strengthens your speaking muscles. Let's practice repeating with soft power phrases. Say each line after me, slowly and clearly, 5 times. I am learning. I am improving. I am strong. I am not afraid of mistakes. I will continue. You are not only practicing words, you are practicing belief, and belief is what keeps you moving. Let's now work on describing actions in progress. Use present continuous. I am walking. I am cooking. She is talking on the phone. They are studying in the library. We are learning together. This tense helps you describe what is happening now. It's a big part of everyday speech. Let's connect this to your personal life. Say, right now, I am listening to English. I am practicing my speaking. I am feeling more confident. I am learning with Mia. I am doing my best today. Beautiful. These small truths build your fluency. Let's close this session with a real conversation review. Imagine this. You're at a friend's house. They ask, "How are you?" You say, "I'm doing well, thank you. I've been practicing my English lately. I listen to a podcast every morning. I also speak to myself to get better." Your friend says, "Wow, that's impressive." You smile and say, "Thanks. I'm trying to be more confident when I speak." That's a real conversation. Not perfect, but real. Practice like this every day. Remember, your voice is important. Every word you speak in English is a step forward. Every quiet repetition, every small practice, every morning walk with self-talk, it all counts. You are becoming fluent, one sentence at a time. Let's begin this next part by talking about your voice, your real human voice in English. Your voice is not a copy of someone else. It's not supposed to sound like a textbook or a robot. Your voice is unique, and when you speak English with your own rhythm, your own emotion, and your own thoughts, that is when you become fluent. Not perfect, fluent. Repeat after me. My voice is enough. I speak clearly. I speak with heart. I speak with honesty. My English is mine. These words are not just practice. They're permission to speak, to grow, to be yourself in English. Now let's talk about habits. You've probably heard the phrase, "We become what we do every day." That's true in language too. If you speak a little English every day, even just 10 minutes here, 20 minutes there, your fluency will grow faster than you think. The secret isn't time. The secret is consistency. Let's say this together. I speak English every day, even if only for a few minutes. I keep my promise to practice. I know my efforts will grow over time. This kind of mindset makes all the difference. Now, let's shift into a practice activity that helps you become more spontaneous with your English. Quick response thinking. I will ask you a question. You don't need to answer it perfectly. Just say the first simple thing that comes to your mind. Let's try. What's your favorite food? Say it out loud now. Why do you like it? Say a reason. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Answer. Do you like cooking or eating more? Just speak. This practice helps you stop waiting for perfect words and start trusting your natural English flow. Now let's try a mini story building exercise. I'll start the story. You continue it in your own words. Say this with me. Yesterday, I went to the park. It was sunny and warm. I sat under a tree and watched people walking. Then I heard a strange sound. Now pause. Imagine. Continue the story with your voice. Speak freely. Use simple words. Don't worry about grammar. Just tell it like you would in your own language, but in English. This exercise helps your brain stop translating and start creating. The more you tell short stories in English, the more fluent you become, not just with words, but with confidence, with emotion, with ease. Even if your story is silly or simple, it's real practice. Let's now practice talking about past experiences. The simple past is one of the most useful tenses in English. Say these sentences after me. Last weekend, I cleaned my room. I watched a funny movie with my cousin. I cooked pasta for lunch. I studied English for 1 hour. I listened to this podcast while walking. Notice the verbs: cleaned, watched, cooked, studied, listened. These are the building blocks of your storytelling. Now try to speak about your own last weekend. Say, on Saturday, and finish the sentence with something you did. Then say, on Sunday, and add more. It doesn't matter how simple it is. The goal is to build your habit of speaking about real things. Let's move to another important skill, describing the weather. This is one of the most common small talk topics. Repeat after me. It's sunny today. The sky is clear and blue. It's raining this morning. The wind is strong. It's a little cold, but not too bad. Now say, yesterday, it was cloudy. Tomorrow, it might rain. I love warm weather. I don't like when it's too hot. These phrases help you start casual conversations naturally. Now imagine someone asks, "What's the weather like in your city?" How would you answer? Try this. Right now, it's a bit cloudy. It's not raining, but it might later. It's warm in the daytime and cooler at night. We had some rain last week. These are fluent, real replies. Practice saying them aloud as if you're talking to a friend. Let's go even deeper into real-life conversation. Practice giving opinions about your favorite things. Say this: I really enjoy watching movies. So, my favas. Right movie is a romantic comedy. I like it because it makes me laugh and feel happy. The story is simple, but the characters are sweet. I've watched it more than 5 times. So try doing the same with a song, a book, or a food. Say, I really like, and then describe it. Now practice talking about people. Say, my best friend is kind and always listens to me. We've known each other since school. She helps me feel more confident. Sometimes we talk for hours. I feel lucky to have a friend like her. These sentences build emotional fluency. You're not just using grammar, you're expressing connection. Now, let's talk about rest and self-care. Learning a language takes energy, and energy comes from rest, food, peace, and balance. Say these with me. I give myself permission to rest. I speak slowly when I feel tired. I practice without pressure. It's okay to take breaks. I grow even when I'm quiet. These are important sentences. They remind you that your journey is not a test, it's a process. Let's now return to your morning routine. This time, you'll say it as if you're telling a friend about it. Say, every morning I wake up around 6:30. I wash my face and brush my teeth. I usually drink a glass of water. Then I prepare breakfast, maybe some toast and tea. Before starting work, I listen to 10 minutes of English. This practice is great for fluency. You're connecting daily habits to English thoughts. Now let's build a future-focused sentence. Say this after me. One day, I want to travel to another country. I want to speak English without fear. I want to meet new people and understand their stories. I will use English to explore the world. I believe I can do it. These dreams are real. Speaking them out loud helps you make space for them in your life. Let's do a soft shadowing practice. I'll say a sentence and you repeat it slowly after me. I am learning English today. I enjoy this quiet practice. I know every word matters. My voice becomes stronger each day. I am not rushing. I am growing. This time I give myself is a gift. Repeat that whole section once again on your own, as slow as you need. Let it feel like a gentle walk in your mind. Now let's close this part with gratitude. Say this softly with me. Thank you, voice, for showing up today. Thank you, heart, for being patient. Thank you, brain, for learning slowly and deeply. Thank you, time, for giving me space to grow. Thank you, English, for becoming part of my story. You are not just learning a language. You are learning to listen, to feel, and to connect with yourself and others more deeply than ever before. Let's begin this part with a reminder. Your English journey is not measured in tests or scores. It is measured in moments. Moments when you choose to speak, even if you're unsure. Moments when you repeat a sentence again and again. Moments when you catch yourself thinking in English without trying. These quiet moments are where your fluency is born. Say this now. I am proud of my quiet progress. I am becoming fluent in my own way. Every sentence I speak helps me grow. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to keep going. Let's breathe into that truth together. Now, let's practice daily conversation about feelings and mood. You may hear someone ask, "How are you today?" And you want to answer with more than just, "I'm fine." Let's try some variations together. Say, "I'm feeling pretty good today." "I'm a bit tired, but staying positive." "I feel calm and ready to focus." "I've had a busy morning, but I'm okay." "Not my best day, but I'm hanging in there." These phrases help you express more real emotion in daily conversations. Now imagine a friend asks you, "How's your week going?" Try responding naturally. Say, "It's going well. I've been practicing English more this week. I've had a few stressful moments, but I'm doing better now. It's been a quiet week, just working and resting. So I've had a lot on my mind, but speaking helps." This is what fluency means, not fancy words, just real connection. Now let's add more vocabulary for energy and emotion. Say these with me. I feel refreshed after a good night's sleep. I'm feeling motivated today. I'm excited to try something new. I'm a little overwhelmed but still hopeful. I feel focused and calm right now. These sentences help you build emotional fluency, an important part of expressing yourself naturally. Let's now turn to a new kind of practice, talking about your goals. Speaking about your goals in English helps you clarify them in your mind and makes them feel more real. Say this with me. My goal is to speak English confidently. I want to understand conversations clearly. I want to enjoy English movies without subtitles. I want to travel and speak with people from different places. I want to use English to help others and grow myself. These are not just sentences. These are promises you're making to your future self. Now let's describe what we're doing during the week. Another common fluency task. Say this. This week, I'm focusing on listening practice. I plan to repeat one short English video every day. I'm speaking aloud in the morning and again before bed. I'm trying to use English words even when I think silently. I also record my voice to check my pronunciation. These small routines become part of your language story. Let's now talk about conversations at work or school, settings where English might feel intimidating. Repeat these useful phrases. "Excuse me, could you explain that again?" "Can you please speak a bit slower?" "I didn't catch that. Can you repeat it?" "I'd like to share my thoughts, if that's okay." "Thanks for helping me understand." These phrases give you power, not through control, but through clarity. Now, imagine you're in a small group meeting or class. You want to speak, but you're nervous. Try this gentle approach. "I'm not sure if this is correct, but I'd like to try. I'm still learning, so I hope that makes sense. This is new for me, but I'll give it a go." These expressions give you a bridge, a way to enter the conversation with kindness and courage. Let's now work with numbers and daily data. This is a skill often needed in work and travel. Say, it's 10:05. I have a meeting at 3:45. The train leaves at 6:15 p.m. I need 2 kilos of rice and a dozen eggs. My phone number is... The price is $23.75. You don't need to be fast, just clear. Let's now create a shopping scenario together. Say, excuse me, how much is this shirt? Do you have it in a medium size? Can I try it on? Do you have this in another color? I like it. I'll take it, please. Can I pay with cash? Do you have a bag? Thank you. Have a great day. Try acting out the same scene later, using your own items and words. You can practice these daily interactions with things around you. Let's shift again, this time to talking about routines in more detail. Say, I usually wake up at 6:45. I like to stretch or take a short walk. Then I shower and get dressed for the day. Sometimes I write down my to-do list in English. In the afternoon, I take a small break to practice listening. At night, I speak aloud about my day. These descriptions make your daily practice stronger. They also help you build longer, flowing sentences. Now let's practice giving simple instructions, an essential skill in fluent communication. Say, turn left at the corner. Go straight until you see the post office. Please write your name here. Click on the button to start. Add 1 teaspoon of the salt. Boil the water for 10 minutes. These types of sentences help in real life, whether you're giving directions, helping a friend, or following a recipe. Let's try practicing this in a pretend cooking activity. Say, today I'm going to make rice and vegetables. First, I wash the rice 3 times. Then, I chop onions, tomatoes, and carrots. I heat oil in a pan and add the vegetables. After 5 minutes, I add salt and spices. Finally, I mix the rice in and let it cook. You've just practiced 6 full English instructions in a real situation. That's real progress. Now let's rest. Fluency also comes from calm. Say these slow sentences with me. I don't need to speak fast to speak well. Even slow English is strong English. My progress is quiet but powerful. I am learning in a way that fits my life. I give myself permission to be soft and slow. These quiet truths help you stay grounded when others may rush. Let's reflect again. Ask yourself, what did I do well today? What English sentence made me feel confident? What small win can I be proud of? Speak your answers softly. For example, today I practiced for 20 minutes without stopping. I repeated 5 sentences and improved my sound. I felt nervous, but I still tried to speak out loud. These are victories, real ones. To finish this part, let's speak a small evening routine together. Say this, now it's time to rest. I look back on my day with kindness. I practiced English with heart. I am proud of the effort I gave. I breathe in and out. I let go of all pressure. Tomorrow, I will begin again. Let this rhythm guide you to a peaceful end of practice. Let's begin this part with something simple and powerful, your own voice. When you hear yourself speak English, how do you feel? Maybe you feel nervous at first. Maybe your voice sounds strange to your own ears. That's okay. It's normal. Everyone feels that in the beginning. But over time, the more you speak out loud, the more your voice becomes your companion, not your critic. Repeat after me. My voice belongs in English. I accept how I sound today. I will grow stronger, one sentence at a time. Each time I speak, I become more fluent. Speak that again if it helps. Say it until it feels natural. Let's now talk about hobbies. Hobbies are things you enjoy doing in your free time. Talking about your hobbies is a great way to start conversations and build fluency with topics that matter to you. Say this. In my free time, I like reading books. Sometimes I draw or paint. I enjoy cooking new recipes. I play a little guitar when I feel relaxed. I like to go for walks in nature. These are things many people do, and talking about them in English makes your conversations more personal. Now let's practice responding to questions about hobbies. Imagine someone says, "What do you like to do on weekends?" You can say, "I usually spend time with my family." I listen to music and relax at home. I sometimes go to the market or clean the house. I watch English videos to practice. I try to rest and enjoy my time. These responses are simple but effective. Let's go a little deeper and add details. Say, I enjoy listening to calm music when I'm cooking. Reading helps me relax after a long day. When I draw, I feel peaceful and focused. Going for walks clears my mind. Practicing English is a hobby and a goal for me. When you add small details like why or how, your fluency becomes richer and more meaningful. Now let's practice making future plans with going to. This is very useful in daily conversations. Say this. Tomorrow, I'm going to clean my room. I'm going to meet my friend for lunch. This weekend, I'm going to rest and watch a movie. Next week, I'm going to start a new English routine. I'm going to try speaking for 10 minutes each morning. These are natural ways to talk about your plans using fluent, simple structure. Now let's reverse it. Imagine someone asks, "What are you doing tomorrow?" You can say, "I'm going to work in the morning, then study in the evening. I'm going to the store to buy some groceries. I don't have any big plans, just staying home and resting. I'm planning to watch a new video in English and shadow it." All of these responses can be adjusted based on your real plans, and the more you use them, the more they become automatic. Let's practice giving your opinion in daily conversations. Say, "I think learning English is a beautiful journey. In my opinion, daily practice is more powerful than long study sessions. I believe anyone can learn if they stay patient and curious. For me, slow English is the best way to improve speaking. I feel more confident when I use real-life examples." These types of sentences help you express your thoughts gently and clearly. Now, let's go into speaking about places, another very useful skill. Say this. I live in a quiet neighborhood with many trees. There's a small shop near my house where I buy snacks. My city is busy during the day but quiet at night. I love going to the park because it's peaceful. My favorite place is the library because it's calm and full of books. These descriptions allow you to speak with emotion, memory, and everyday vocabulary. Let's now practice a role play. Imagine someone from another city visits your area and asks, "What's your neighborhood like?" Try answering, "It's a small, friendly place with a lot of greenery. There are schools, markets, and cafes nearby. Most people walk or ride bicycles. It feels safe and quiet, especially in the morning." This helps you prepare for real conversations and helps you build longer answers naturally. Let's now practice soft storytelling again, but this time from a moment in your childhood. Say this: "Whoa, and I was a child. I used to play outside every day. I remember my favorite game was hide and seek. We played in the yard after school until the sun went down. My mother would call us in for dinner. It was a simple and happy time." These stories don't have to be long, but they help your brain connect emotion, memory, and English all at once. Now you try. Think of a small memory, just a little one, and say, "I remember when," and then continue. Maybe it's something funny, maybe it's something peaceful. Speak it slowly. Don't worry about getting everything perfect. Just speak. Let the memory become English in your own voice. Let's pause for a soft breathing practice. Sit still, breathe in slowly, and out gently. Now repeat these lines with peace. I am safe here. This space is for me to grow. I speak with trust, not fear. My journey is mine alone. English is a language of connection, not pressure. Let each word rest on your breath. Fluency grows in calm spaces. Let's now talk about habits and routines for learning. Say this: I practice English after breakfast every day. I listen to English while I walk. I try to write short messages in English. I speak aloud to myself when I do simple tasks. I record my voice to hear my progress. These small habits create deep learning. It's not about doing everything, it's about doing something every day. Let's build a little fluency ritual. Say this aloud each morning. Today I will speak English with love. I will take my time and be patient. I will listen, repeat, and grow. I will not compare my journey to others. My fluency is becoming more natural every day. Say this for 5 days in a row and see how your energy changes. Spoken affirmations are powerful. They shape your thoughts. Now let's imagine you're planning a trip. Say this: I'm going to visit another city next month. I've booked a train ticket and a hotel room. I want to practice English with people I meet there. I've written down a few travel questions to ask. I'm excited but also a little nervous. This is how you use English to imagine your future and prepare for real conversations. Now practice a simple dialogue for travel. Imagine this: you're at a hotel. You say, "Hello, I have a reservation. Can I check in now? Is breakfast included? What time is checkout?" Thank you. The room looks perfect. These small scripts help you prepare your mind for confidence in real places. Let's end this part with one powerful phrase. Say it slowly. I am learning English for myself, not for perfection. I speak with care, not fear. I listen with calm and curiosity. I repeat until the words feel natural. I am not behind. I am on my own path. You are doing more than enough, and your English is growing every day, even in the quiet. Let's begin this next part with something very gentle. A reminder that your journey is not about knowing every word. It's about feeling comfortable with the words you already know and slowly adding new ones as you grow. Even when you speak with simple vocabulary, you can still express beautiful thoughts. Let's say this together. I speak simply, but clearly. I may not know all the words, but I use the ones I have. My voice is enough for connection. Fluency is not fast, it is natural. Let that truth guide you gently through your next steps. Let's now practice a simple morning dialogue. Imagine you're speaking to someone as you start the day. Say this: "Good morning. Did you sleep well?" "Yes, I slept okay. A little tired, but ready for the day." "What's your plan today?" "I want to do a little reading and go for a walk." Sounds like a good plan. Thanks. I hope your day goes well too. These are everyday sentences that help you build rhythm, timing, and calm confidence in conversation. Now, let's talk about food and mealtime, a natural daily topic. Say, "This morning, gee, I had a bowl of oatmeal with honey. I usually drink tea, but today I had coffee. For lunch, I made some rice with vegetables. I try to eat light in the evening. I enjoy cooking simple meals." These kinds of sentences connect language to your life, your habits, your body. Now let's go a little deeper. Describe your favorite meal. Say, "One of my favorite dishes is chicken curry with rice. I like it because it's warm, spicy, and filling. I learned how to make it from my mother. When I eat it, I feel comforted and relaxed." These moments, talking about taste, memory, and experience, make your English real, emotional, alive. Let's now shift to talking about work or daily tasks. Say, "I usually start work around 9 a.m. My job includes answering emails and making phone calls. I sometimes feel stressed, but I take breaks when I can. I try to stay organized by using a to-do list. At the end of the day, I like to reflect on what I finished." Speaking about your daily tasks helps you become fluent in describing routines clearly and naturally. Now let's talk about rest. Say, "After work, I need a little time to relax. Sometimes I lie down and listen to music. Other times, I take a short walk to clear my mind. I try not to check my phone too much in the evening." Rest is part of my learning. It gives me space to grow. These gentle phrases remind us that English is part of real life, not separate from it. Let's practice shadowing again. I'll say a sentence, then you repeat it slowly, out loud with your breath. I speak clearly and calmly. I enjoy practicing my English every day. I trust that I am improving. My words are getting smoother. I take my time and stay patient. Now repeat all of those once again, slowly. Speak gently, as if you are teaching someone else with kindness. Let's practice describing things around us again, this time using the senses. Say, the air smells fresh this morning. I hear birds outside the window. The tea feels warm in my hands. The blanket is soft and comforting. The sunlight touches the floor in long golden lines. These small poetic descriptions help you slow down and see your world in English. You're not just translating, you're experiencing. Now let's build a gentle spoken journal. Speak this with me. Today I woke up feeling quiet. I moved slowly through the morning, just noticing everything. I said a few sentences out loud to practice. I listened to my breath and reminded myself to relax. I didn't rush anything. I stayed soft. That's how I want to learn. Feel how calm that sounds in your mouth. Try creating your own version tomorrow. Let's now practice casual conversation phrases that help you connect in everyday life. Say, "Oh, really? That's interesting. I didn't know that. Tell me more. That sounds like fun. Yeah, I can understand that feeling. Thanks for sharing that with me." These phrases don't use big vocabulary, but they carry warmth, care, and fluency. Practice them until they come naturally. Let's imagine a simple friendship conversation. You ask, "How was your weekend?" They answer, "It was good. I went to visit my family." You respond, "Nice. Did you have a good time?" They say, "Yes, we had lunch together and talked for hours." You reply, "That sounds lovely. It's always nice to spend time with family." These are small, meaningful exchanges that help you feel connected, even with simple English. Now let's reflect on how far you've come. You've listened to many minutes of English. You've spoken out loud. You've repeated, imagined, described, shadowed. And most importantly, you've stayed present. Say this with me. I have already proved. I feel stronger in my voice. I speak with more ease than before. My journey is real, and I honor it. Let that settle into your breath. Now, let's do a future routine visualization. Imagine your perfect English practice day. Say, I wake up and start my day with 5 minutes of speaking aloud. I describe my morning as I go, slowly, gently. Later, I listen to a short video and repeat the sentences. In the afternoon, I write or speak about what I've learned. In the evening, I relax with English playing in the background. This is not a dream. It can be your reality, one day at a time. Now repeat these affirmations for habit and hope. I can do this. I am building something strong. My effort matters. Every minute counts. I am learning in my own way. These are truths. Speak them with softness. Speak them again tomorrow. Let's end this part with a simple thought. You don't need more pressure. You need more peace, more time, more repetition, more trust. Say it with me one last time. I don't need to rush. I don't need to compare. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to show up and speak. And you've done that today. That is powerful. Let's begin this next part with your breath and your voice. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a slow breath in and out. Now speak this with me. I am present with my English today. I speak slowly and I listen deeply. I don't rush, I don't worry, I just grow. These words are simple, but they carry strength. Let them be your starting point for this next stretch of learning. Now let's talk about describing daily problems and solutions. These situations are part of everyday life, and practicing them helps you feel more fluent and prepared. Say this: my phone isn't charging properly. The internet is very slow today. I lost my house keys yesterday. I had a headache in the afternoon. I spilled tea on my shirt this morning. These are real sentences, ones you may need in conversation, texts, or messages. Now let's practice adding solutions. Say, I need to buy a new charger. I restarted the router and it worked. Luckily, I found the keys under the table. I drank water and rested for a while. I changed into a clean shirt before leaving the house. Practicing small problem-solving language builds quick thinking and fluency under pressure. Now let's shift to talking about helpful habits. These are little routines that support your language growth. Say this with me. I speak 5 sentences out loud every morning. I review what I said before going to bed. I listen to English while cooking or cleaning. I repeat short phrases I hear in real conversations. I give myself praise when I practice, even if it's small. These soft habits become strong results when practiced consistently. Let's now explore gentle language for making requests. This is helpful when talking to friends, coworkers, or strangers. Say, could you help me with this, please? Would you mind repeating that? Can I ask you something? May I use your phone for a moment? Is it okay if I sit here? Using polite, soft tone in English helps you sound kind and confident, even when asking for help. Let's now imagine a cafe conversation. Say this: hi, could I see the menu, please? What do you recommend? I'd like a cup of tea and a sandwich. Could I have that with no cheese, please? Thank you. This place is really nice. The tea tastes great. These small interactions help you get used to rhythm and structure in English while staying relaxed and present. Now let's talk about memory. Many learners say, I forget the words I study. That's normal. But you don't need to memorize everything. You need to repeat the right things at the right time over and over again. Say, I remember better when I speak aloud. I learn more when I use the words in recess. Situations. I don't need to know every word, just the useful ones for my life. I trust my brain to remember over time. Repetition with emotion creates memory. Let's now describe the past week in English. Say, this week I practiced English 4 times. I listened to a podcast while walking. I spoke aloud about my morning routine. I tried to use English words in my thoughts. I feel a little more comfortable now than I did before. Every time you speak about what you did, you strengthen your memory and build fluency in the past tense. Now try describing your week with more detail. Say, on Monday, I felt a bit tired, so I just listened for 10 minutes. On Tuesday, I practiced speaking for 15 minutes while cooking dinner. On Wednesday, I watched a short video and repeated some sentences out loud. Thursday was busy, so I only practiced for 5 minutes, but I still did it. On Friday, I felt proud because I spoke without reading anything. This is real fluency, noticing, speaking, growing. Let's shift to talking about emotions in difficult situations. Say, sometimes I feel shy when I speak English. I get nervous when people speak too fast. I feel stuck when I can't find the right word. I'm afraid of making mistakes in front of others. These feelings are honest and common. You are not alone. Now let's reframe those emotions with soft support. Say, it's okay to feel shy. I speak anyway. Even if I don't understand everything, I can still ask questions. It's normal to forget words. I can describe the meaning instead. I make mistakes, and that's how I learn. These are kind truths. Speaking them out loud is powerful. Let's now talk about describing people's appearance and personality. Say, my friend has curly black hair and bright eyes. He always wears simple clothes and a big smile. See, he is quiet, but very kind and thoughtful. He's a little shy at first, but funny once you know him. They're very helpful and always listen when I talk. These sentences are helpful in real introductions, stories, or conversations. Now describe yourself. Say, I have short brown hair and glasses. I usually wear comfortable clothes. I'm a calm person who enjoys quiet mornings. I like helping others and learning new things. Sometimes I feel nervous, but I try to stay open. This is your voice, learning to express you. Let's now return to a spoken journal. Say this softly. Today I practiced English in a gentle way. I didn't try to be perfect. I just stayed present. I listened, I repeated, I spoke slowly. I allowed myself to grow without stress. This kind of practice makes me feel peaceful and proud. Let this moment settle into your memory. Now let's talk about listening fluency. Say, I don't need to understand every word to get the message. I listen for the tone, the rhythm, the emotion. Sometimes I catch the key word and understand the idea. Other times, I just breathe and stay calm. Listening is not about pressure, it's about presence. These truths can change how you approach listening from fear to curiosity. Let's practice listening and shadowing. I'll say a short story. Listen, then repeat it sentence by sentence. She walked into the small kitchen and opened the window. The morning air was cool and quiet. She made a cup of tea and sat by the table. Outside, the birds were singing. She smiled and took a slow sip. Now speak those again with your own emotion, your own pace. Let it feel natural. Let's finish this part with soft gratitude. Say this aloud. Thank you for this time. Thank you for my voice, my breath, and my willingness to grow. Thank you for the quiet moments of learning. Thank you for each mistake that brought me closer to fluency. Thank you for the small steps I've taken today. These words are not just practice, they are your truth. Let's begin this. Part with a gentle truth. Fluency is not something that suddenly happens one day. It's something you build quietly, piece by piece, sentence by sentence, moment by moment. And the more you speak, even if it's just to yourself, the more those pieces come together. Say this out loud now. I speak slowly but steadily. Every day I build my fluency. My words are becoming more natural. I am growing stronger even when I don't feel it. Let these thoughts support you as we continue. Now let's talk about expressing likes and dislikes. This is a natural part of conversation. Say, I really like quiet mornings. I enjoy learning new words in English. I love going for walks after dinner. I don't like crowded places. I'm not a big fan of spicy food. These kinds of sentences let people understand you and help you speak from the heart. Now let's build your fluency using comparisons again. Say, I like tea more than coffee. I prefer staying home to going out. Reading is more relaxing than watching TV. I enjoy podcasts more than music lately. Spoken practice helps me more than just reading silently. These comparisons give you tools to explain yourself clearly, using the words you already know. Let's now build a gentle story from daily life. I'll begin, and you can follow. Last Sunday, I woke up a little later than usual. I made a warm cup of tea and looked out the window. The weather was cloudy and the air felt soft and still. I played some music and started cleaning the kitchen. While I worked, I listened to an English podcast. I didn't understand every word, but I stayed curious. After that, I rested and felt proud of myself for showing up. Now pause and try adding 1 or 2 more sentences of your own about your Sunday. You don't have to use big vocabulary, just use your real experience. Real stories. Create real fluency. Now let's move into describing problems and solutions again, this time at home. Say, my sink was leaking last night. I used a towel and called someone to fix it. There was no electricity for an hour this morning. I lit a candle and waited calmly. The internet went down, so I practiced speaking offline. These situations are common, and practicing how to talk about them helps you feel ready when they happen. Now let's describe emotions in those moments. Say, I felt frustrated, but I stayed calm. I was a little worried, but I handled it. It wasn't what I planned, but I made it work. I reminded myself that things don't have to be perfect. These reflections build emotional fluency, the ability to express not just events, but feelings. Let's shift now to giving compliments and kind feedback. Say this, that's a beautiful idea. You speak with such clarity. I really admire your dedication. Your voice sounds so calm and confident. You've improved so much. It's inspiring. Giving compliments in English makes conversations warmer. It also teaches you to speak kindly, both to others and to yourself. Now give a compliment to yourself. Say, I'm proud of my progress. I show up and practice, even when it's hard. I've become more comfortable speaking out loud. I trust my voice more than before. I'm doing something meaningful for myself. These words are healing. They grow not just your English, but your confidence too. Let's now practice asking questions to get to know someone better. These are useful for friendship, work, or travel. Say, where are you from? What do you like to do in your free time? Have you ever traveled abroad? Do you enjoy learning languages? What's one thing that makes you feel relaxed? These gentle questions can open the door to beautiful conversations. Now let's imagine answering those questions. Say, I'm from a small town near the coast. In my free time, I like walking and cooking. I've never traveled abroad, but I'd love to. Learning English has helped me feel more connected to the world. I feel most relaxed when I'm sitting by a window with a warm drink. These responses are clear, natural, and kind. Let's now try a short conversation for fluency practice. Imagine meeting someone for the first time. You say, "Hi, nice to meet you." They say, "Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?" You answer, "I'm from Pakistan. And you?" They reply, "I'm from Brazil." You say, "That's great. I've heard your country has beautiful beaches." These simple exchanges help you stay open and comfortable when speaking. Now practice small goodbyes and polite closings. Say, "It was really nice talking to you. I hope we can speak again soon. Take care and have a great day. Thanks for the conversation." These little sentences are easy to learn and very powerful in building warm relationships in English. Let's shift now to describing your favorite place. Say, "My favorite place is a small hill behind my house. It's quiet and peaceful, with lots of trees. I like going there when I need to think. The view is wide and calming. I sometimes bring tea and sit there for a while." Describe a place that brings you peace. It can be real or imagined. Speaking about places helps your language feel alive and personal. Let's now do a spoken thought practice. I'll say a sentence. You repeat it, then pause and respond with your own words. Today, I learned something new. Now you say what it was. I felt something during my practice. Now say what that feeling was. I spoke more freely when I... Now finish the thought. These sentence starters give you space to reflect and build fluency from your own thoughts. Let's now say a few guiding affirmations together. Speak each one slowly and clearly. I learn in my own time. I speak with honesty and kindness. I am proud of every effort I make. I forgive my mistakes and keep going. My English is not perfect, but it is real. Say those again tomorrow and notice how they shape your experience. Now we return to one of the most powerful exercises of all, speaking from stillness. Sit quietly, breathe, and then say, I am here now. I am learning slowly and gently. My voice matters, even if no one hears it today. I am enough. These words are not grammar. They are grounding. And grounding helps everything else grow. Let's close this part by reflecting. Say this. I have practiced with presence. I have repeated with care. I have imagined new conversations. I have spoken words that reflect who I am. And I will continue tomorrow. Let that final thought rest softly in your mind. Let's begin this final part by returning to your voice, your rhythm, your presence. No pressure now, just calm, natural repetition. You've come so far. You've spoken. You've listened. You've practiced with care. Take a breath and say this with me. I have made real progress. I can feel my voice growing stronger. English is not just something I study. It's something I live. I am ready to continue this journey with patience and pride. Let's finish together, slowly, clearly, with meaning. Let's now return to daily conversations. These are the small exchanges that happen all around us, on the phone, in stores, with friends, or even with strangers. Say this. Hello, how can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a book on cooking. We have some in the back. Let me check. Thank you, I appreciate it. You're welcome. Have a great day. These little dialogues help you feel fluent in everyday moments. Speak them slowly and with feeling. Let's now talk about phone English. This can be difficult for many learners because you cannot see the other person's face, so clear language matters. Say, "Hi, this is Mia. May I speak with Anna?" She's not available right now. Would you like to leave a message? Yes, please, in. Tell her I called. I'll try again later. Of course. Have a good day. These simple conversations will help you feel more confident next time you're on a call. Now let's practice setting up an appointment. Say, "Hello, I'd like to schedule a doctor's appointment. What day works best for you? Is Friday morning okay?" Yes, Friday at 9 a.m. is fine. Great. Please arrive 10 minutes early. Thank you. I'll be there. These kinds of interactions are useful in real life, and when you speak them out loud, they become easier to remember. Let's pause and check in with yourself. How are you feeling in your body, in your breath, in your mind? Say this softly. I feel calmer than I did before. I feel more connected to English. I don't need to be fast, I just need to be present. Even small steps are still steps. These affirmations anchor your energy and keep you moving forward. Let's now describe a favorite memory. Think of a happy moment. Now speak it. One of my favorite memories is sitting by the sea during the evening. The sky was orange and pink, and the wind was soft. I had a warm drink in my hands, and I felt completely at peace. I remember the sound of the waves and the smell of the salt. These sentences give life to your thoughts. They make English feel personal and emotional. Now let's describe a dream for the future. Say, one day I want to visit a place where English is spoken. I want to order food, talk to strangers, and understand jokes. I want to feel brave and free when I speak. I want to tell my story with confidence. I want to help others learn too. These future moments begin now with these words in your voice. Let's return to rhythm and shadowing. Say these short sentences clearly and with breath. I can do this. I am learning every time I speak. Fluency is growing in me. I am not afraid of mistakes. I welcome the chance to try again. Repeat them again, even slower. Let the space between the words help you absorb their meaning. Let's do a peaceful shadowing session now. Listen and repeat. She walked through the quiet street. Leaves were falling gently from the trees. Children were playing in the distance. The air smelled like autumn. She smiled, feeling calm and at home. Now close your eyes and try saying the same scene again, using your own version. Your voice matters. Your details are enough. Let's now talk about moments of silence. Even when you're not speaking, your brain can still be practicing. When you hear a sentence in English, pause. Repeat it in your mind. Imagine yourself saying it later. This invisible practice is just as powerful. Say, even when I'm quiet, I'm learning. Even when I'm unsure, I'm growing. Even when I pause, I'm preparing. These are quiet truths that help you stay confident. Let's now thank your daily routine. Say, thank you morning for giving me time to practice. Thank you afternoon for letting me speak while walking. Thank you evening for helping me reflect in English. Thank you quiet moments for showing me that growth is slow and steady. Gratitude is part of fluency too. It helps your words carry heart. Let's now gently reflect on your journey so far. Say this with me. I started speaking English with hesitation. I kept going, even when it felt strange. I said things wrong, but I didn't stop. I've now spoken hundreds of sentences. My English is more mine than ever before, and I know I will continue. This is your story. Spoken, real, yours. Let's say goodbye to doubt. Say goodbye to fear of mistakes. Goodbye to waiting for perfect grammar. Goodbye to comparing myself to others. Goodbye to silence when I want to speak. I choose progress, not perfection. These words open space inside you for freedom. And now, let's say hello to what's coming next. Say, hello to speaking more each day. Hello to learning with peace and joy. Hello to trusting my voice. Hello to conversations big and small. Hello to a new English that feels like home. This is your next step, and you're ready. To finish, let's breathe together and speak with hope. I have come so far. I am proud of my effort. I know English is part of my future. I will keep showing up. My voice is enough. And so we pause here, not at the end, but at the beginning of everything still to come. You are doing more than you think, and you are never alone in this journey.